Welcome to the I-35 Capital Express Central Project virtual public scoping meeting hosted by the Texas Department of Transportation, Austin District. TxDOT appreciates your interest and involvement in this project. Given the unique circumstances of the COVID-19 pandemic, along with the department's commitment to protecting public health during this national emergency, TxDOT is conducting this virtual public scoping meeting virtually to avoid in-person contact. At this time, the online format will be conducted in lieu of any in-person public meeting. The virtual public scoping meeting launches on Thursday, November 12, 2020 at 5 p.m. and will extend through Saturday, December 12, 2020. There is a longer presentation with additional details available at my35openhouse.com. At that website, you may also view project materials and provide feedback. TxDOT is initiating an environmental impact statement for the proposed I-35 Capital Express Central project in Travis County, Texas. The I-35 Capital Express Central project is located in the central region of Austin metropolitan area for a distance of approximately 8 miles along I-35 between US 290 East and SH 71 Ben White Boulevard, with additional flyovers at I-35 and US 290 East. The project area is depicted in the map. The I-35 Capital Express Central project proposes to add 2 non-tolled lanes in each direction along I-35 in the project area. Managed lanes, such as high-occupancy vehicle lanes, are a set of lanes within a highway that are separated from the main lanes and are designed to provide a less congested route for qualifying vehicles. HOV lanes are reserved for the use of carpools, van pools, transit vehicles, and emergency responders. The proposed project also includes various operational and safety enhancements, including reconstructing ramps, bridges, and intersections, improving frontage roads, enhancing bicycle and pedestrian paths, and accommodating transit routes. The I-35 Capital Express Central project is needed to improve I-35 between US 290 East and SH 71 Ben White Boulevard to meet current design standards and current and future travel demand. The existing facility does not meet current federal and state design standards, which has resulted in operational deficiencies and longer travel times for all users, including transit and emergency response vehicles, particularly during peak hours. The proposed project is also needed to improve bicycle and pedestrian paths within the project limits. The purpose of the proposed project is to improve this critical regional, national, and international thoroughfare by enhancing safety, managing congestion, improving operational efficiency, and creating a more dependable and consistent route for the traveling public, including bicyclists and pedestrians, emergency responders, and transit. TxDOT has identified 3 preliminary build alternatives based on known corridor constraints. The environmental process also includes a no-build alternative, which would include standard routine maintenance. The first build alternative proposes to lower the main lanes and tunnel the managed lanes in each direction, with additional flyovers at I-35 and US 290 East. The tunnel would be 1 level below the main lanes and 2 levels below the frontage roads and cross streets. The second build alternative proposes to lower the main lanes and managed lanes in each direction, with additional flyovers at I-35 and US 290 East. Lowering is going 1 level below the frontage roads and cross streets. The third build alternative also proposes to lower the main lanes and managed lanes in each direction, with additional flyovers at I-35 and US 290 East. However, in this alternative, there would be managed lane overpasses at Airport Boulevard and Woodland Avenue no higher than the existing main lanes. TxDOT is seeking feedback on these alternatives. Based on public and agency feedback, these alternatives would be refined and further analyzed as part of the environmental study. Each build alternative proposes to add 2 managed lanes in each direction between US 290 East and SH 71 Ben White Boulevard, with additional flyovers at I-35 and US 290 East. All build alternatives would include removing the upper decks in each direction between Airport Boulevard and Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, reconstructing the bridge across Lady Bird Lake, improving bicycle and pedestrian accommodations, accommodating current and future Cap Metro routes, on-site and off-site drainage facilities, and the potential to accommodate a deck plaza in the downtown area funded by others. The information and documents available for review by the public and agencies includes the coordination plan and schedule, project purpose and need, and the range of alternatives. The public and agencies have 30 days to review the information and provide comments. These materials are available for review from November 12th at 5 p.m. through December 12th at mobility35openhouse.com. Comments must be provided by December 12th, 2020 to be included in the official record. The environmental process is a multi-year process. Scoping occurs at the beginning of the environmental study, which is where we are now. Scoping is an open process involving the public and federal, state, and local agencies. The purpose of scoping is to determine a range of issues, alternatives, and potential environmental impacts to be considered in the environmental impact statement. There will be another scoping meeting and an opportunity for public comments early next year. Following scoping, we will conduct an environmental analysis of the alternatives, including multiple build alternatives and a no-build alternative. This will include thoroughly analyzing the alternatives for potential impacts to the human and natural environment, as well as various design specifications and criteria. The analysis process is anticipated to extend from spring 2021 through fall 2022. The draft environmental impact statement will identify the preferred alternative and will be available for review and feedback by the public and agencies of fall 2022. The combined final environmental impact statement and record of decision identifies the selected alternative and is anticipated to take place in summer 2023. This will mark the completion of the environmental review process. Outreach to stakeholders and the public will take place throughout the process. All feedback must be provided by Saturday, December 12, 2020 to be included in the official record. You may provide your comments by emailing, leaving a voicemail, mailing your comments to the address provided here, or by going to mobility35openhouse.com and filling out a contact form. Thank you for your participation in the virtual public scoping meeting. Questions about the project development process may be directed to Connie Close at the contact information provided here. This concludes the presentation.